I'm here with Rachel, the Sales and Account Manager for Chai. So what are the changes that you've seen emerging over since 2019 in Asia in terms of market dynamics and player behaviours, and how has Chai adjusted its strategy to stay ahead of them?
Since 2019, we have observed around 3 major shifts, changes in the players' behavior. So the first one would be the players' preference to the games. So we think that the players used to be very content volume, meaning that they would expect how many games the game developers would have in-house to pick what they like as a game. But now we think that they are more content valued, meaning that what are the quality of the game actually, and what brings to them and how they feel about the game. So this was the first shift that we see out of the 3. So the second one would be the volatility preference. So back in maybe 5 years ago, and we think that the players would like games that are with higher volatilities. But now we see in a shift that players have a bit more of a various of preferences. For example, some players would prefer stable volatility games, and some prefer a sharper volatility. But also, we also see players who are more preferred for mechanic-driven games. And the third one would be, we think that players are more data-driven as well. They would do comparisons with other game providers and see which games are better and how they're also experiencing in the game. So these are the 3 major changes we see from since 2019.
And we're seeing markets across Asia and beyond becoming increasingly regulated and diversified. Which regions have you identified as having the most long-term potential for games developers, and why is that?
So we wouldn't really actually pick a region in very specific, because we think that the markets would get mature eventually, and it will get more saturated, right? So what we think that we think regulations are what we are focusing on as the markets are getting more regulated. So we think that this is something we value more than just picking one specific regions, and we think that markets that are getting more regulated are getting more potentials. So as long as the markets are getting more regulated, that's the focus that we're doing, and that's the direction that we're going to.
What emerging technologies or design elements do you think will define the next generation of arcade-style and slot games?
Yeah, so we don't think that there will be one big technology in specifics. But we believe that AI is tuning in. AI is helping us to learn about the player's behavior, not about the map though, not about the game itself, but the player's behavior. So they know what kind of games this player would like, maybe when they will lean in, when they will get bored, or whatever behaviors the AI can probably learn from them. This is how we also get the help from AI to get to know more about the player's behavior. So this is something that helps us, but at the same time, we think that speed is also a key element. We need to be fast. We need to act fast to catch up to the differences and the paces that the players are changing. So I think AI and speed is the 2 important factors that we value to make ourselves better and to catch up with the paces that I think preferences are changing and updating.
And what themes and priorities are you showcasing here at ICE 2026, and how does that reflect where the market and Chai is heading?
Yeah, so for the themes, we are trying to get ourselves more diverse. Like how we started off, since we're an Asian provider, right? So we generally go with maybe more Chinese culture theme games. We used to do that, but now we have a lot of other games, such as the 2 games that we're showcasing this time. It's the Beverage Wolf and Muscle Fortune Cat. These are the 2 different themes that we have, very different from the Chinese culture themes, and this is also something that is more, it suits better to globally as well. So this is something that we're trying to showcase. We try to understand our players' preferences, and we try to get our games to fit what they like, and this is what we're trying to do at Chai.
Rachel, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine as well.